to love, engine scream sharp as a knife. All-Star 15 TV burns bright. Virtual tracks, real sweat. Fingers grip what they can't forget. Rubber burns, pixels collide. All-Star 15 TV, feel the roar, feel the speed. All-Star 15 TV, this is where the legends bleed. iRacing gods behind the wheel. Every corner
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
It is feature time in Tulsa. Let's go green.
He's got the run, but is it enough? It's a drag race to the finish. Goldberg goes from third to first in the last quarter.
Experience the world's most legendary racing events with iRacing. iRacing special events allow any member to compete in full-length multiplayer races based on some of the biggest events in motorsports all year round. Compete in virtual endurance races such as the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, and the Nürburgring 24 Hours. Take on some of the toughest races on the NASCAR calendar, such as the Daytona 500 and the Coke 600. We have races from disciplines across the racing world, from the Indy 500 to the Chili Bowl, from the Bathurst 1000 to the Crandon Championship. Our endurance special events utilize iRacing's team feature, where members can sign up and race together on their own team, swapping drivers throughout the race. Other events use iRacing Super Sessions, where you're not only racing against those on track, but against everyone taking part. As every race progresses, watch and feel the track change, with progressive time of day, dynamic weather and rain, and dynamic track debris and surface changes. Take on your favorite discipline, or try a brand new racing challenge with our biggest races of the year, the iRacing Special Events. Learn more at iracing.com/special-events.
Racing isn't easy.
It is feature time in Tulsa.
iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series in officially licensed cars engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to All Star 15 TV on the broadcast tonight. It's definitely something new. It's gonna be fun. A quick 4-race season over 2 months, right around the holidays, giving some people some wonderful things to do, some competition to go with your turkey or ham. It's the Snowy Sprints presented by High Point Racing. We are here at Spa for the first race. These are quick and fast races. A short 45-minute event. But that's enough of what I'm going to say. Let's bring in the number 2 up here in the broadcast booth. Going to help me get along with this track, because I've only seen it on TV or in a Formula 1 game. It's Joe Hutchings, who's raced here many times.
I've won here, and man, I'm tired. Going from Daytona to here. Boy. Whew.
For anybody who doesn't know or hasn't been watching the channel, there was a huge Global Endurance Championship event over the last 24, 30 hours. And our team, Hutch Sport Phantom Racing, we did a really good job holding on to P3. Could have been a P2, but I'm not going to go into that any further. But we are rolling, everybody. Just LMP2s and GT4s. Ackley, Cloden, Nas, Ruiz, and Coy, your top 5 in the LMP2s. Your GT4s, it's Patrick Rich, Andrew Voigt, Acklin Lamar, Keith Updike, and Brad Stanley. That's your top 5 with your GT4s. If this is the first time you're seeing this channel, hit that like button, subscribe, because we are green at Spa. Off and away
turn
they
one's gonna
go
be
into
treacherous.
turn number 1. Joe, you said it yourself. As the first couple cars are perfectly fine, the LMP2s doing a really good job, and they get through it no problem. Here come the GT4s. Everybody minding their P's and Q's. It looks like Nick Schultz. Just a little slow going through turn 1. Cold tires are going to be a problem to start this race this evening, but so far, Joe, so good as we are up the hill, heading to the chicane, through the DRS zone. These LMP2s swerving back and forth to heat up those tires.
It's going to take them at least to the end of the lap before they got some good tire temp up. Oh, we got a spinner. Oh, we got a couple cars. 4 to be exact.
Let's see what we got. We saw Mike Robinson have to go for some evasive act. Oh! Boom! Let's back that up and see what we got here. A little 3 wide action. Looks like John Voigt, Daniel Paulin, and just starts all with the 3 wide.
Yeah, that's a racing incident there. They were trying to all go for the same bit of real estate. It's just an unfortunate circumstance at the beginning of the race.
What's going on, Brendan? I see your chat in the YouTube. Hello, All-Star 15 TV and chat. How are we doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. I'm still running off of a high, finishing P3 at a 24-hour event as we look forward to the official iRacing Daytona 24. And Joe, early on, that number 286, Daniel Powell, with a meatball, having to come down pit road to get that LMP2 fixed. Already, lap 1, first chicane, we have this issue.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a choke point at the, with this track, and you know, again, you know, just a what is it? A victim of circumstance.
Probably a good way to put it, to be honest with you. But how's everybody doing in the YouTube land? Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. We are on our way to 2,000 viewers now, or subscribers, which is absolutely insane, because last time I think we talked to all of you, we were still sitting around 600 or 700 people. As Kenneth Cloden and Daniel Nas, 2 people we've seen in the High Point Racing League for the better part of 4 to 5 months already, they are battling in the LMP2s through that chicane. Both nice and easy, excuse me. But then you have Carlos Ruiz, El Presidente, and Christian Ruiz side by side, nose to tail, battling for that 3rd position early on into tonight's event. And Joe, we're looking at the lap times and how everything is going. You're only gonna maybe have, we're thinking about 20 laps ish, at least for the LMP2s. They're doing 2:11s a lap, and we're going for 45 minutes. It is not a long race. It is barely a fuel stint. If you're one of these drivers, Joe, what are you thinking about strategy wise, or is it just pedal to the metal the whole way?
This is a sprint race. It's pedal to the metal. Don't even try to pussyfoot around. You want to go as fast as possible, gain track position, and when you come in for the pits, hopefully your fuel calculator is working correctly, so you only take on just that right amount of fuel to get you to the end.
As we are sticking with this battle, as they are all nose to tail in and out of these turns 1 through 4 all under. Actually, I lied. This 2 through 5 all under a second of each other. As Dylan.
There's another incident back there.
Who are we looking at?
I saw a car spinning.
Uh-oh. I think it might be that 18 again. Oh, big lockup. And
No.
into John Voight. Robinson goes. Misjudges the final turn. Gets into John Voight. They're going to keep going. Nobody's got a meatball. But that's within 3 laps. Robinson has had 2 issues on the racetrack. Another great battle in the LMP2s before we drop it down to the GT4s. The 24 of Michael Ray, Glenn, and Liam Habol. Coming down the hill nose to tail. And we have a battle further in the GT4s. This is for 7th and 8th. Chris Schultz, Mark Osmer side by side behind Blake Thomas. Currently, Patrick Rich leading the field in the GT4s. Glad to have this whole field here. It's nice seeing this place packed out.
Man, I feel sorry for those GT4s. You have a production-based car with a roll cage, a rear wing, and some slick tires, and you don't have nearly the horsepower that these prototypes have. This has got long straightaways, and you got to learn how to carry your momentum in these cars.
Yeah, that. And just looking at lap times, your race leader, Dylan Eckley, 2:07:32 last time by to Patrick Rich, our GT4 leader in that Ford Mustang, that red and black Ford Mustang, and coming into the forefront on your screen, a 2:30.91. That's a huge speed differential, and it looks like coming out of pit road after a meatball, I think Daniel Powlin has had another issue. Oh, it's just him going to pit road. Okay. I apologize. It came up as a crash.
That's weird. That's weird.
Oh, that's right. I sent you the timing and scoring. You could see that too.
Mm-hmm.
But Patrick Rich, just a second over Andrew Voigt, and Eklund Lamar sitting in third, 6 seconds back from class leader. Keith Updike trying to close in on Lamar. That was a really good final turn exit down to 0.8 of a second between the two of them into turn number 1. Back up front, you have Daniel Nass, Kenneth Cloden, Carlos Ruiz, and Christian Ruiz, all under a second from each other, nose to tail, basically in a DRS train. Which I probably shouldn't say because I really don't want to talk about Formula One. My team that I root for kind of acted like they weren't even there at the end of the race.
I have my theories on that, but we're not gonna spew my conspiracy theories around on your channel here, AJ.
Oh, you mean the theory of they just want a 3-way battle for the championship going into Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, still popper on 4 wheels. I mean, what?
You're not the only one that has thought it. Cloden and Ruiz, look at how close that battle is. Ruiz is going to have a toe into the chicane. Is he going to be able to make the pass? The block from Cloden, running that middle line. Ruiz to the outside. backs up the corner. Everybody gets through it perfectly fine. But there's Carlos showing a little bit of the nose. Hey, I'm here. Don't make a mistake because I will capitalize.
See, something that the 14th can do right now is back up a corner a little bit and hit a different apex, and he could sit there and gain a lot more speed than the car in front of him. Whoa, spinner.
That was a spinner. The 617 LMP2, that is Christopher Coy going to hold on to his position. It looked like the 325 of Tashawn Green was conceding just for the turn, but Christopher Coy steps on the gas a little too hard, spins it, and now has to contend with even staying in the top 10.
I'd like how he know he get, I'd like to know how he got the spike rental. When you watch this later, leave a message in the comments. I'd like to know. I'd like to know how PJ allowed Spike to be at Spa. I'm kidding. It's funny though.
Still watching this battle. It looks like Robinson is slowly starting to pull away from John Voight. That is for P11 up a little bit further. It's Glenann and Habul through the final chicane. 11 minutes already on the board, Joe. Going to 45.
Yep, this race is going to be entertaining because it's you got long straightaways, technical corners. There's action everywhere.
Haven't you noticed that the short races are more entertaining than the really, really long ones?
No, you're not trying to save the car. In a longer race, you're trying to save the car. It's going to be boring early off. And then everybody's going to be spread out a little bit. These short sprint races, man, everybody's hooked up. Like you said, DRS train, but none of these cars really have DRS.
Could you imagine if we saw the LMP2s with DRS? Actually, I'd feel bad. I'd give them to the GT4s. Give them a little bit of an extra push.
Back in the day, back in the old muscle car days, there was a company that produced electric motors that you could hook up to your rear differential. They also invented a jet engine, a gas turbine that you could have used. Same thing.
You know, Joe?
Hybrids, yay!
I wasn't expecting all that.
I know.
Look at
I'm
you.
full of
Look at you with the
useless
big
information.
brain.
Don't say that too loud. I don't want my secret getting out. Shush.
As it looks like the 19 Eklund Lamar hitting pit road might be running this race backwards. I wouldn't be surprised, as here comes the LMP2 field, now putting him a lap down as they're starting to encroach on the GT4 field even further.
It's actually a smart move. If you're about to get lapped by the faster cars and you're within a pit window, hit pit road.
And there they go. Now we start to see some of the integration between the LMP2s and the GT4s. This is where you're going to see a lot of these drivers pick and choose. Now I got to show this because I'm pretty sure what he did is how it should be done. Sees that cars are coming. Oh, okay, never mind. He turned the radius just a little bit too far. I thought he just didn't want to come out in front of traffic. But Patrick
He was
Rich,
just trying to make sure that the wall was secure.
Patrick Rich, who had a good couple second lead over P2 Andrew Voigt, is now just sitting about a second ahead. When we get into the technical portion of Spa, that's where we see Andrew Voigt in the number 9 Ford Mustang really start to slowly come alive. Watch that lap time to, by the end of this very, very long straightaway, to be under a second. But here come the LMP2s as well.
The speed difference between these is just insane.
It's disgusting. From 1.1 to 0.8. Ooh. Looked like Voigt sent it in there, and it stuck. 7/10 now separate the two of them as they head down towards turn number 1. 6/10. Andrew Voigt is there. Can he keep it going?
He's gonna use the draft to kind of get to him, and then probably try to pressure him into making mistakes. It's the easiest way to pass people.
Yeah, well, that answered my question. I thought they were going to be full throttle going up the hill.
No, not in those GT4s. Absolutely not.
LMP2s probably.
LMP2's probably on a lighter fuel load with fresh tires. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't know. I like to drive the cars that go really fast around this place, and you don't have to lift with those.
And I really think, Joe, as we're seeing it, Voigt is loving the LMP2s coming by. They're allowing him to duck right behind the LMP2s. We're talking about Andrew Voigt, and stay right on Patrick Rich's back bumper.
Yeah, Patrick right now just does not need to succumb to the peer pressure from Andrew. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing, because trying to pass here in those GT4 cars is gotta be hell.
Right behind them, we have a battle right for P6 in the LMP2s. Deshaun Green and Travis Steffens. Green is your biggest mover in the race, plus 7 spots from where he started, sitting currently in that 6th spot.
If that GT4 traffic's just gonna get out of this prototype's way, it's not fun being a rolling roadblock.
No.
How many GT4s do we have in this field today? 9? 8?
9.
8?
We have 9 and 15 LMP2s.
9 moving roadblocks. Yeah.
That are battling for their own race.
Exactly. Oh no! Skeleton Spike wrecked the Mustang.
Christopher Coy and Andrew Voigt. Ooh. Coy locks up the tires and slides right into the GT4. Minor damage on everybody. They continue. Very unfortunate.
Contrary to belief, these GT4 cars have ABS, so they're really not locking up the brakes. They're going full bore into those corners and not caring at all if the brakes lock up or not. These LMP2 cars, you have traction control, and that's it. And even that is rudimentary at best. So it's difficult to drive the cars, and trying to follow these GT4s pretty close. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to get you in trouble.
Let's keep doing that. I apologize, everybody. Every time I click off the screen, something changes.
It's Streamlabs doing Streamlab things.
Yeah, basically.
Like certain people with the first name that starts with a Z complaining and not being quiet during a lobby. I mean, what? Oh, I said that out loud. Oops. Hi, Zatchel.
I have
I'll
no
explain
clue who
that
you're
one
talking
later.
about. Okay, there you go. Christian Ruiz over Carlos Ruiz over half a second. They flip-flop positions just a little while ago, as it looks like Brad Stanley going into the chicane. Ooh. And I think he just called it a day there. Cameron DeMonk, LMP2, 13th place. Joe, like you said, easy
Not-
to lock up.
Not the golf car.
Why, does that hurt you? I feel like that hurts you.
That hurts in the feels watching the golf car go off track. It just reminds me of the movie Le Mans. I'm gonna have to get that alarm. There has been an accident.
Sure, I think there's been plenty.
If you know, you know.
Liam Hobol and Christopher Coy now battling for position. Looks like our GT4 drivers are starting to come to pit road. Osmer, Lamar, Thomas, all hitting pit road. When are we going to see Rich, Andrew Voigt, Updike, and Schultz? Like what we noticed earlier, Joe, that some of these drivers, especially the GT4s, are going to be running this race backwards. For some of our newer viewers, explain how that could be beneficial.
So, if you go and calculate how long you can go on a fuel run, you go and mark off how long it takes you to go. So let's say you go 15 laps on fuel and you're running only 26 laps, you're gonna when you get to like 15 laps to go, you're gonna end up jumping in for fuel instead of just running the fuel tank out and then only having a little bit at the end. There's benefits and there's disadvantages to both strategies.
And here comes Robinson and Cameron DeBunk, both on pit road. Robinson just heading out now, sitting in that 13th position, -4 from the start of tonight's race. We're already 23 laps,
It's okay, you got
23 minutes in. Holy shnikes. I don't understand, though, how some of these drivers are still running after the night a lot of them have probably had.
Well, I mean, let's take Mike Robinson here. All right, the man is a machine. We know this because of his bald head. Hi, Mikey. He's gonna hurt me later. Yeah, the man's a machine. He's doing really well. He did really well in the GTP car earlier today, and on the plane flight over, the man was drinking an absolute menace.
He was a
He was a menace to the Mountain Dew.
He was a
Yeah,
fish.
he was Mountain Dew and energy drinks. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these drivers ran 20. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these drivers ran the 24-hour race, and hopefully they got a lot of rest in.
But for some of these drivers, it looks like it hasn't phased them at all. I know this Discord that we're currently talking in, was packed full of drivers that were competing in the Global Endurance Tour. But currently, your leader via pit stops, Carlos Ruiz, plus 7 spots. If I was him, I'd probably be coming to pit road relatively soon before fresher tires, if they take any, which I don't think they are taking any, take hold.
See, that's the beauty part about Spa, AJ. You can lift and coast a lot in some of these corners. So you can save a lap, 2 laps, maybe even 3 laps of fuel. That will bode well later on in the race because, you know, taking less fuel, maybe you sit there and say, you know what, I'm going to stay on these tires and come out hot tires, low fuel load. Here, it's record lap time at that point. That's when the aliens come on and play.
Oh god, you said his name. Where is he?
I didn't say his name 3 times yet. I mean, alien. I went, oh, there's the 3rd.
Where's Rambler? Oh dear. Robinson got a
boy.
black flag.
What did he? What did he do? Oh, Mikey.
Ooh!
Oh. Oh no, that was not a Mikey fault. That was a Mustang doing Mustang things. Oh yeah, Mike was way off to the right. The Mustang just came across. That's unfortunate.
It didn't get a meatball though.
I'm surprised.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Weird that he was just sitting there. I'd be contemplating things too.
I think they gave him a black flag for maybe a little too over aggressive in that turn.
Maybe he was sitting there because there's something in his drawers. You don't
there
know.
was a car on top of me.
My name is Ray Finkel. Or I'm here to look for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts. I mess that lineup all the time.
Currently your race leader, but not for long. That 75 is going to have to hit pit road. Right behind him, though, who's led most of the race so far. Half a second back, it's Dylan Ackley. I think we were telling Dalton this earlier, driver that races on Touchsport Phantom Racing. Playing with his food, and that's exactly what I feel like Dylan's doing right now.
Oh yeah, he's just sitting there.
Lifting early, coasting. Not worrying about it too much.
Coast. What? Oh, the Harry Potter movies. Lift and flick.
Swish and flick.
Lift and swish and flick.
Swish and flick.
See, you know him. Yeah, you know more Harry Potter than I do.
Yeah. I happen to co-host a podcast all about nerd stuff as Ackley takes P1 from Hubble. Next car back from Hubble is Daniel Nass, 7.5 seconds back, and that 95 is also hauling the mail, trying to get back to that 15. Dylan has just been on rails to start the race tonight.
Oh,
And there goes Hubble.
and Hubble just pulled off. Oh no, the golf cart just disappeared. Oh, there it is.
And if everything is going as planned, Liam is going to go from P2 to roughly 10th or 11th place on track. Andrew Voigt, currently your race leader in the GT4s. We're going to have to take a look at what possibly happened. Oh, was Patrick Rich the one that flew over Mike Robinson? Yes, it was, and he was leading the GT4 series at that time.
Oh, oh no.
Sorry
Oh,
that we
no.
missed that. We were focusing on that there was a car on top of an LMP2.
Sorry, we're tired too.
I have a baby though. You were up all night with the race team.
No. I got my 8 hours of beauty. No, it wasn't 8 hours of beauty sleep. I'm not that bougie.
Hey yo, he's gonna go back and watch this and realize what you said.
I know. I only got 5 hours of sleep, you know. It's okay. He'll laugh. He'll giggle. We all know who that is about. Our broadcast partner, Mike Campigio, who is currently running a NASCAR truck right now in a different league, trying to get into the playoffs.
At IRP, a track that he is really good at.
Oh yeah. Go get him, Mikey.
Jacqueline Lamar sitting fourth in the GT4s on an island all by himself. Car looks pretty good though. Your whole top 6 in the GT4s are all plus positions. Andrew Voigt +3, Keith Updike +4, Chris Schultz +6, Lamar +1, Mark Ozer +5, and Blake Thomas +5
Oh, no.
as Ozer is around.
Not the Mustang. I left that paint scheme. That thing's cool.
Ooh, stop rolling, stop rolling. Okay, good. Oof.
Phew.
Kind of thought he was going to back it into the wall. Having a
No.
battle start to brew up for third place. Cloden, Ruiz, Carlos Ruiz, under a second of each other. Just about 14 minutes remaining. Do not go anywhere. We will talk to our winners from each class if we can get a hold of them. But we are going to say hello to some of our sponsors. You guys aren't going to miss a thing. We are going side by side.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
It is feature time in Tulsa. Let's go green.
He's got the run, but is it enough? It's a drag race to the finish. Culver goes from third to first in the last quarter.
Experience the world's most legendary racing events with iRacing. iRacing special events allow any member to compete in full-length multiplayer races based on some of the biggest events in motorsports all year round. Compete in virtual endurance races such as the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, and the Nürburgring 24 Hours. Take on some of the toughest races on the NASCAR calendar, such as the Daytona 500 and the Coke 600. We have races from disciplines across the racing world, from the Indy 500 to the Chili Bowl, from the Bathurst 1000 to the Crandon Championship. Our endurance special events utilize iRacing's team feature, where members can sign up and race together on their own team, swapping drivers throughout the race. Other events use iRacing Super Sessions, where you're not only racing against those on track, but against everyone taking part. As every race progresses, watch and feel the track change, with progressive time of day, dynamic weather and rain, and dynamic track debris and surface changes. Take on your favorite discipline, or try a brand new racing challenge with our biggest races of the year, the iRacing Special Events. Learn more at iracing.com/special-events.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Let's go.
Here to go. We are back. And nothing has really changed outside of some weird passes that Joe happened to catch as Keith Updike having some problems heading towards the front straightaway. As I say that, he's just coming to pit road. I hate that it's saying that they're wrecking. I apologize, everybody. But this is going to be an interesting one, Joe. The way this league is set up, we have tonight, we have tomorrow. Pulling up maps. Give me a second. Not maps, calendar. And then we have the 27th and the 28th and 29th of December. But tomorrow, we go back to Daytona. I'm expecting tomorrow's race to be bad, fast for everyone. And
It makes me want to kind of jump in the race car.
You can. I'll have Brandon tomorrow. Take the setup that we made. Oh, we have a prototype setup. We don't have an LMP2. You probably have an LMP2 setup.
Oh, we have one already, sir.
And go run it tomorrow. Do it.
I'll get up with our fearless leader here later on this evening.
You are the fearless leader.
I'm talking about their fearless leader.
Right.
Right.
But no, we go to Daytona for tomorrow, and with everybody and how many laps that they've probably put around that racetrack within the last, I don't know, 48 hours at the time to possibly practicing for that even more. Joe, it should be... Tonight's race is great. Tomorrow's race should be even better. As the Ruiz twins... I don't know if they're twins. Oh, I don't even know if they're related. But within a second, and they've been right with each other all race long. Andrew Voigt finally coming to pit road. Had about a 55-second lead over P2 Keith Updike. And John Voigt also coming down pit road in the LMP2s.
Yeah, I don't think this is a strategy to go with. I would have pit with the leaders.
You say that, and my brain would immediately go to the possible... There could be an issue with everybody going into pit road or coming off pit road at the same time.
Dr. Doom over here, everybody. Give him a round of applause. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Haha. No, I see where AJ's going with this one. You don't want to be on pit road with a bunch of people. Especially this tight pit road. Thank God they used the shortened one.
There's a different one?
Oh yeah, if you watch the end of pit road where they're coming out, there's an extended one for endurance racing that you go around the corner and you keep going, and there's a whole nother garage set on the right hand side. Take a peek, you'll see.
Love the sound of these cars. Ackley still doing a great job up front, right now almost 2 seconds faster than the drivers behind him. But we're still looking at this battle between Carlos Ruiz and Christian Ruiz, under 0.4 of a second, trying to get by. Oh, they got by Aiklin Lamar.
You see the old garages?
Yeah,
Yep, there you go.
that was pit road.
That's also pit road. And then
Oh,
you're
boy.
oh no.
Going up and into the chicane. Oh!
Oh. Oh no. No
Well,
touchy?
Well, the brakes, yeah.
No touchy. Good save.
The scary part about that is, Joe, race leader was right behind Mike Robinson.
Oh.
How? How do you stop like that? I'm sorry. We're watching that again. I apologize.
So he was anticipating plus good brakes. Good brakes too.
Holy cow. That's the all-state move of the race.
Allstate. Since when we get sponsored by Allstate?
We don't, but it was the NASCAR thing. Or whatever
know.
it was. Was it Allstate?
Then I don't know.
The
Probably.
Good
I think
hands?
so.
Because, boy, those are some serious good hands and, I guess, feet, too.
Call it the nerds doing nerds things. Save of the race. Perfect. New segment.
Nice. Great job, Joe. You did great.
Update on our broadcast partner. He finished 11th tonight.
Nice. Heck yeah, Mikey. This Mikey, on the other hand, oh.
Ah. The 14 and the 25 are having a nice little battle back here while you're sitting here watching at the leader.
They've had a
back
battle
and
this
forth,
whole race.
argy-bargy. Oh yeah, they've been argy-bargy here for a little bit.
This is such a great battle, Joe. Christian
Oh, yeah. They've
looking
been
to
back and
take
forth.
it via the outside. Has to give way to Carlos into the final turn.
They're gonna have one more lap left to do this, I think.
Yes, it is the white flag.
the Ruiz and Ruiz show.
Right? It's been like that. Oh boy! Side by
That's a big
side
move there.
into the chicane. Carlos to hold the position. Holy shnikes. And just like that, Dylan Ackley, through the final turn, from flag to flag, is going to win race 1 at Spa.
Great work, Dylan.
And just like that, the GT4s are just taking their white flag lap right now. Actually, the only GT4 that was ahead of Dylan Ackley was the leader, Andrew Voigt. So he's going to be the only driver to run on this green flag, checkered flag lap, and can't lose a position. Because there is Dylan Ackley right there. Dylan Noss home in second. Kenneth Cloden third. Carlos Ruiz fourth. Christian Ruiz fourth. Oh, we got to watch that. Here's that pass. Into the final turn. Sets it up perfectly. Christian accelerates. Grabs P4 from Carlos. And then it's going to be Andrew Voigt, P1 in the GT4s. Keith Updike, second. Third, it's Iklin Lamar. Chris Schultz and Mark Ozer, your top 5 in the GT4s. See if we're going to have people to talk to. We'll give it a minute or two. But Joe, talk about the race, pal.
This was entertaining, especially for being right after a 24-hour event. These guys were spunky and kept it clean. There were a couple of mistakes, but that's all right. It's expected with the sprint race, but this was entertaining to watch. Congratulations to our winners and podiums.
Yeah, we're just waiting for them to hopefully join the waiting room as Andrew Voigt going through the final couple turns.
Man, they're still going around a cooldown lap. That's funny.
There it is. All said and done. Now we're just waiting for a couple drivers. Liam says, look what happened to him. Going up through a Rouge. Oh, crap.
No. Oh!
Woo!
Holy moly.
We'll jump on board for that one.
This is going to get me sick. This is going to be cool.
Skyground,
We are now the
Skyground.
No, the quote is Earth Sky, Earth Sky, Earth Sky.
And I think he's on the guardrail.
Sir, you can't park there? I mean, you know what? Forget it. You know what? You can park there. You can park there as long as you want, but we're still gonna come pick you off the wall.
We'll wait maybe another minute, but then we'll close up shop. But what a race, Joe. Always exciting to have High Point Racing on the channel.
Yes, very much so. And thank you guys for choosing All Star 15 TV again. And man, was it this was entertaining. It really was. Just maybe we'll be able to get back to the States before bedtime.
Yeah, right.
Wink.
Good luck. Good luck. All right, I don't see anybody, so there. And Andrew Voigt? I think so. Andrew, it's AJ and Joe. Congrats on the P1 win here at Spa. You were the only driver under green flag to run that last lap
Wow.
because everybody got stuck
Yeah,
behind Dylan.
Yeah, I know. I know there was a lot of lapped cars there at the end, and a lot of accidents and stuff. So I got tapped early on in the race too.
But I wasn't out there. Did a really good job, plus 4 spots from where you started.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. There was a lot of pace, constant pace. Car felt good the whole time. Had a good setup. Beginning of the race, I was really enjoying racing Patrick. He had a lot of strong pace. Kind of got held up by an LMP2 on the start and lost a few seconds, but got it back, and it was a good race at the end or at the middle of the race there between the two of us. And wish that one could have gone on for longer, but at the end of the day, we got the win. That's what's more important.
Absolutely, brother. You did a great job out there. We go to Daytona tomorrow night in this fun, quick 4-race season we have. What are we expecting from you in the GT4 tomorrow?
Potentially a car change. We'll talk to the team and see what's in the budget. But maybe a change over to the Porsche. But if not, we're gonna keep the American boat docked on Podium Harbor. Probably gonna try and stick out the Mustang if I can find a good setup for it. But other than that, I'm looking to be at the front of the pack again. Preferably a little bit less scaries with the traffic going through. I know Spa here, it's faster cars. You want to get by as soon as possible, and there are a couple tense moments between myself and I know a lot of the other GT4 cars. So hopefully, same pace and maybe a little bit more safety in the passing for next week.
All right, dude. Well, thanks for coming and talking with us. Any sponsors you'd like to plug before we let you go tonight?
Shout out to Deepwater Racing. It's my team that I race with, and I know there's 5 or 6 guys that we all race with. Just did the 24 yesterday. Got 5th. A little bit of bad luck on some other teams taking us out, but oh well. That's how it goes. Shout out O'Connell Motorsports, and yeah, thanks guys. Shout out to the casters.
All right. Catch you later, everybody. And Andrew, thanks for coming and chatting with us.
Yep, thanks guys.
Joe, wrong guy. Joe, I think that's it for us. We will catch everybody tomorrow night, same bad time, same bad place.
Deuces, everybody.